My mother just said, while we were watching the video, I said, how does that make you feel? And she said, I wish he was still here. Mom, he is here. He was here every year. He loved this dinner, and he's here in the mission of the Columbus Club. Let's give the Columbus Club a round of applause. First, to our hostess, Maria Bartiromo, Louis Tallerini said she is beautiful. He left out that she's also brilliant and elegant and a beautiful representative for the Italian-American people. Maria Bartiromo. To Guy Chiarello, to Aldo Varelli, to Alberto Crabori, to Cynthia Germanata, who's doing such great work with her foundation, to Lady Gaga, who's going to entertain us tonight and is just a sensation, to Ray Kelly, who's a special advisor to the state of New York, and a man who is not afraid to admit he has Italian envy, Ray Kelly. The Columbus Club was always very, very important to my father and to my mother. And it is still important today, because the Columbus Club, the mission is basically to still tell the true story about the Italian-American people. And as sophisticated as we get, and as advanced as we get, let's not kid ourselves, it's still a story that needs to be told. Who we are, what we believe, why we're here, and what values we have. The Columbus Club stresses education. Why? Because our people didn't come here for a handout. They didn't come here for a free meal. They said, just give us an opportunity to work. Give us an opportunity to work. Give us an education system where we can pull ourselves up the ladder, and we will do it. And that's what the Italian people were all about hard working. They talk about our love for family. That's right, because we believe in taking care of one another. In strength and in weakness, being there for one another, and from family grows community. And the belief that we are all one and we are all interconnected and we're there to help one another. We are a philanthropic people, and we are a law-abiding people with deep ethics and a deep respect for the law of this nation. When our grandparents would say, God bless America, that's what they meant. God bless America, God bless this country, God bless this country's laws, and we always respect them. And we are artists, and we are a sensual, creative people. And you see that tonight. God bless Tony Bennett, who is a beautiful friend of my parents, who's going to be here this evening. We have Lady Gaga, and I want you to know that I am a little monster. Do you know what a little monster? My mother was right all those years when you called me a little monster. Now I'm a little monster. I'm a fan of Lady Gaga. We are great artists with food, with Lydia and Angela Vivolo, who just cooked for the Pope. Believe that. It takes care of 3 mortal sins when you cook for the Pope. They've done beautiful work. And my father, as I tried to touch in the eulogy, my father as a first generation felt very deeply and strongly that he was an Italian-American. And he was an Italian-American first. And he believed that's what people saw. He graduated first in his law school class, couldn't get accepted to any Wall Street firm. He used to tell the story about his mother, who when they moved into a single-family home, unattached home, they used to say. I didn't know there was anything else. Unattached home. How the neighbors came and said, make sure you keep your house clean, they said to my grandmother, because the stereotype was the Italians were not a clean person. He was deeply touched by that. He wasn't as much a politician as he was a humanitarian and a philosopher and a poet. And it was very important to him that he lived his life as a model of what the Italian Americans really are all about. And he did his job as governor, and he did a brilliant job, and my mother did her job as first lady, and she did a brilliant job, and then some. She did mentoring, she did all sorts of functions that were never done before. But it was also very important to both of them that they do it in a way that honored the Italian-American legacy. And they did it with sophistication, and they did it with elegance, and they did it with a civile, and they did it with a certain style and grace that did honor to the Italian-American tribute. And they did that for 12 years. And nationwide, for many, many people in this country, Mario Cuomo and Matilda Cuomo are the model of what they know as Italian Americans. And that's a gift they gave all of us. Thank you, and God bless you. And my mother thanks you.
Sempre avanti. And thank you for supporting the Italian language in the high schools. We need it. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Mr. Vivolo, thank you.
You want to hold it and get a picture?